I'm in a dry suit in the backwater, so you know it's cold. We had some pretty darn cold weather. It's about 45 out right now. Water's about 50, so it's still not too bad. I'm way up in some creeks trying to find some deep holes where I think hopefully there's going to be some fish congregated. Check out this giant shrimp I picked up for this purpose. I wanted to see how this would work here. Casting into about, I don't know, 7-8 feet of water is my guess. Twitch, twitch, pause. So we had to work this guy like a, more like a mirror lure for that hit. Go. It's one big shrimp profile, man. It certainly is. This fish hit it on the drop too on top of that. So I think we're on the same class of fish, you know, straight up 2 to 3 pounders. So yeah, we hit that last one, right? Oops, don't get that off. So we did kind of like how you work a twitch bait. Twitch, twitch, and then pause, and he hit on the drop. So let's see if we can do that one again. Kind of waiting for that hit, man. They are like very casually eating right now. Figured that cold weather would seriously do. Uh-oh. Oh, swing them in. That's actually a pretty nice fish, man. How's that one, huh? That's fun, man. That's actually probably a better sized fish right there. There you go. Man, those fish have been decent quality, man. I'm not gonna lie. They have been. So I'll let it pause. All right. Twitch, twitch. This is fun. That's a smaller one, actually. Smaller of this batch, rather. These shrimp weigh, so they're 1/2 ounce shrimps. They're about 5 inches. We haven't seen a fish under 18 inches yet doing this. So cadence is everything with this type of profile. Just like a mirror lure. Your pauses certainly attract these fish to eating. It's like almost every cast, though. It really is. I'm getting a bump at least. Honestly, I'm just waiting for myself to like poorly hook one, so I know I have to keep them, but better one. I guess this is what you would call a trout hole, right? Gotta hook you in the head, man. I got him kind of an odd spot. Last couple fish have been a little smaller. All right, well, we stopped getting hits on this guy. It's funny how that just like out of nowhere could turn off like that, huh? All right, this is a Lucky Craft glide bait. Something else we could try right here quick. Same deal. Gonna do, get the line tight and then pause. Ooh, on the glide bait. So can always change your profiles around. 6th Sense, sorry. 6th Sense lures. All right, on the glide bait. Cool. All right. As we lose this tide, I'm gonna perch myself up on this bank too. Got about another hour and a half of daylight, so let's see. So we're kind of fishing the bigger profiles, just kind of slow and low, right? So far we really threw this big Savage Gear shrimp. This guy this is a 5-inch shrimp and it weighs a ½ ounce. It sinks very slow though, just so much plastic. And now I just tied on a 6th Sense fishing glide bait, which looks kind of like a mullet. But let's keep working it. Even though this probably isn't typically a hot winter spot, I figured with all that cold weather, like fish just ran wherever they could. Cool. I like this, man. I like this slow and low winter stuff. It might be, is that a red? It's a better trout if it's a trout. Let's take a measurement of him. That's a very nice fish. Quick measurement of this fish. It's not a bad one by any means. Only 21, huh? Looked a little bigger to me. It's a pretty sexy looking lure, man. So far we haven't really hooked anything fatally, which I was expecting by now with the trebles. But trout have pretty soft mouths, so I don't mind this type of fishing, but I'm really itching to get back in the ocean, guys. Something about the ocean fishing here in North Carolina is really the draw to me. This ain't bad either, considering it's January. I find it this is kind of interesting too to me. So you really want to make sure you work with the tide, man. If I'm not working somewhat with the tide, at least, I'm just not getting bites. So I was kind of working across the tide from that when I was wading over there. The theory here is rather not try to spook these fish. If I can avoid scaring them, that's ideal. There you go. Back on the Lucky Craft again. 6th Sense. I don't know why I keep calling it a Lucky Craft. Almost got it here. This water being kind of cold, they're more docile and easier to handle than usual. Sometimes these guys can be really a handful. This guy weighs an ounce, so it counts. I think it's an ounce. it sinks pretty slow. This thing has some pretty nice action, man. I never fished with much of this stuff before. I know it's got a serious following though at the same time. So that was kind of fun actually. I threw some larger stuff than I normally would probably pitch for speckled trout this time of year. That was kind of fun. We did have some small fish in the mix too, with the, you know, a couple better fish. I think we saw some nicer fish today. Worked it slow though, man. If you didn't work those profiles, like, roll your eyes slow, yeah, you probably wouldn't have gotten bit. But we caught a bunch of fish. Man, those Savage Gear shrimps, man, I'm telling you, you want to own a couple of those, I'd say. And that, I like that glide bait. That was one of the first times I really did the winter hard bait thing. It was kind of fun to see the heads. I mean, it's pretty cool to me.